Well, what a dark and difficult time this is. Our nation gripped by a spirit of anxiety because of an invisible foe. Us barred out of our churches, unable to delight in the joy of being together and meeting Jesus in the Eucharist. These are hard times. And we must not start thinking that this is normal. This is not normal. It's awful. It's horrible. But at the same time, let's not forget that people of faith have been in dark places before. 600 years before Jesus was born, the people of Israel saw their precious capital, Jerusalem, overrun by the Babylonians. The temple, the place of worship, was destroyed. Many of their leaders were taken away into Babylon, into exile. Those were hard times. How lonely sits the city that once was full of people, we read in the Lamentations of Jeremiah. And so for us also, this time of being unable to worship publicly, it is for us a time of exile. It's a time when we can't delight in the things that normally we enjoy, studying the scriptures together, meeting together around the table. And it's quite right that, like Jeremiah, we should lament those times. There's nothing wrong with being angry about it. There's nothing wrong with sharing our grief and our anguish with God. But for the Jewish people, the time of exile was an incredible time of growth. During those years away from Jerusalem, they were able to discover anew the majesty and sovereignty of God. They were able to meet him in the scriptures. They were able to find new ways of worshipping. And so when at last they returned to Jerusalem, they did so with amazing joy, as we can read in the last chapters of the book of Isaiah. And so also my prayer for you is that this time of exile may be a time of growth. May you meet Jesus more deeply in prayer. May you come to know his forgiving love more richly as you engage with him in the scriptures. And that as you miss being together, as you miss public worship, may you also come to a fresh realization of the privilege that we have of being part of a Christian family. The God that we love, the God of the cross, is a God who even in times of darkness shines his brilliant light. May you, in this time of exile, a time that we pray will be short, know that glorious, dazzling light shining over you.